Today we're going to be taking a look at this TRSC Industries very proclaimed on Amazon survival kit for $26. So let's go ahead and take a look at this TRSC Industries, or Trescend maybe, I'm not really sure. One of China's best 13-in-1 outdoor survival or emergency SOS kit. This has got a whopping 445 reviews on Amazon with 4.5 stars. So this would seem to be a great survival kit, right? It's $26. Like I said, 13 in one. So we've got this Pelican style. It's a lot cheaper style. It's not really Pelican. It's a plastic mimic of a Pelican case. Okay, so not a real Pelican case. I'd imagine it's going to not be really water resistant because there is no O-ring there. So it's not gonna. Well, I think there might be a little O-ring in there. But it probably is not going to have that water resistance that you would get from a Pelican case, right? So we have an emergency blanket. This is 130 by 210 centimeters. We have a water bottle holder for your belt. This wouldn't be what I would include in a survival kit to take up space, but hey. A tactical pen. And the titanium glass breaker there. Bring that in real quick. Yeah, so titanium glass breaker, knurled. It's a rotational ballpoint pen. And we'll check to see if it writes really quick. Let me get a note card or something. I mean, a pen should be able to write. I'm sure the tungsten glass breaker will work. So there's some kind of wax there. You got it right through. Okay, so the pen works. That's a plus. The pen feels quality as you'd imagine on most tactical pens. You know, so I would say this is actually a pretty good, decent pen. A flashlight with a zooming feature. Now I've already looked at this. It's pretty doggone horrible unless you have it zoomed in like this, which doesn't give you a lot of throw, but it's a pretty horrible flashlight. This whistle, I'm not going to deafen you guys, just take my word for it. It is a loud whistle, and it's like a little aluminum one, and you could tie it on a lanyard as well, or this keychain. So pretty good whistle for what it is. Okay, so we got a knife. It's the carabiner style. So that's how you hook it to yourself. And it's a tactical folder, so there's a little clip here. It doesn't feel that gray. Oh, it's actually pretty sharp though. The handle doesn't feel very good, like as far as in your hand, because I mean it is a carabiner, but man, it is actually pretty sharp knife. You know, it's a little bit flimsy. I don't know if I'd trust it for like heavy duty use, but it is a pretty sharp knife for coming from a Chinese survival kit. I'm actually pretty impressed. And so the lock back mechanism here. Now under hard use, I don't think this would hold up because it's just a small screw pin here holding it together, but you know it is a pretty sharp knife for what it is. I mean, because that's the envelope, it's not a single sheet of paper, so I'm cutting through two pieces, you know what I'm saying. We get a small little keychain EDC light. Man, this thing is almost brighter than the doggone bright as the flashlight. So pretty little nifty keychain light. Does have that constant on. I think that's kind of stupid to have that redundancy here. I'll probably just have one or the other. I would take a space with both. Like I said, some of these items, I just feel like it's kind of like a poor execution. In a wilderness survival kit, I don't know that I'd put a a pen like this. If it was like an urban survival kit, possibly, but then it would be a completely different loadout. All right, so we have a compass here, and this is it looks like a wet compass. Rotational bezel. Now don't let the brass fixture fool you, because it does look like it would be like really old school type, but it's actually a modern compass, just in a different housing, you know. So let me go ahead and get my compass up, and we'll check to see if it's actually accurate. And yep, it is accurate. So good, accurate compass. Very, very good. So I guess I would trust the compass. It doesn't have any bubbles. It appears to be luminescent as well. So just in a weird case. All right, so getting down, we have a wire saw. You know, this is the Commando wire saw. Pretty much you've seen one, you've seen them all. This is actually just like what you would get in your British survival kit. I think they're made in China anyway. This is pretty good. It's got swivels with rings. Actually a pretty good rendition of the saw. So happy with that. Got a very good size cerium rod. The funny thing I always see about these Chinese kits is they use the Bear Grylls knife fire starter. This is the one that goes into the handle. I guess that they made that knife, so they started thinking that that's how you make a fire steel. Well, it was actually just for that knife, really. You know, it's kind of funny, but anyhow, so you got the two finger, so a gross motor skill type movement, and then a scraper here. We'll try some of this gear out in a second. And the last but not least, you get this really nifty stainless steel multi-tool. Got different items here. We'll bring them in and let you see all of them. Can opener, knife edge, screwdriver, ruler, can opener, 4-position wrench, butterfly wrench, saw blade, direction, ancillary indication, 2-position wrench, lanyard hole, keyring hole. So we'll go ahead and check out a few of these items and actually use them and see how they fare. You got this tool right here, right? So let's go ahead and try this. It actually is working pretty good too. I mean, it's a little bit slow, but yeah, pretty doggone good, I'd say. Yeah, not bad. You know, I don't know about as far as the other tools on here. They look pretty useless, other than the bottle opener, maybe a little screw. But at least you could pop a can of raviolis. I do wish there was like an inclusion of tinder in this kit. You know, that's a huge component in any survival kit, as far as you know, needing something to make a fire because your life is in danger. But we'll go ahead and test this ferro rod out. I do like that grip with the handle there. And it throws good sparks. So pretty good ferro rod in the kit. Impressive, pretty large size too, good scraper. The scraper also has some measurement markings on it. Alright guys, so in my opinion, really this isn't a bad kit for $26. You get a lot for it. I think it's not a well comprised survival kit, wilderness and urban, which it could be good. You know, I mean, to me it's more of an urban kit really than a wilderness kit. So anyhow guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll put the link below if you want to check this out. We'll continue on with the Amazon survival gear reviews, and let me know if you like those and if you'd like to see anything else. We've got a lot of good comments on the last Instagram post where we asked about Amazon gear they'd like to see, and so if you'd like to see some kind of Amazon gear, let me know. Thanks guys.